Hi, and welcome to the tour of our tiny house. I'm Tim, the builder and current owner. My wife and I have used this house over the last 2 years as a full-time living space, as an RV traveling over 2,500 miles and enjoying the California, Oregon, and Washington coast, and as a getaway in one of our favorite vacation towns. But we are ready to sell it and pass it on to the next enthusiast. So I'd like to show you some of the features before you decide to come check it out in person so you can get a good feel for what it's all about. Alright, so starting with the outside here, we have a footprint of 8.5 feet wide, just under that actually, by 13.4 tall and 20 feet long. That puts it under the standard dimensions for towing it on the highway, so you don't need any kind of special permits for it. It's legally registered currently in Washington State, which was pretty easy. I'd heard some nightmares about that, but we had no issues. It's been registered legally in Colorado and Washington, so super easy. The original manufacturer of the trailer was Tumbleweed, which is made to be a tiny house, so that probably helped in that process. Working our way around to the front here, I could show you some of the towing features and the exterior. We have custom milled shiplap cedar siding that's painted with an 8-year exterior stain. That was the most time consuming part of the entire build, believe it or not. Up front here, the dimension's 20 feet to the front wall here, but then when you add the bump out and the trailer hitch portion, it's about 25 feet. We invested in this Reese dual cam anti-sway weight distribution towing system. It's about a $2,000 investment, but it tows super solid. We use a 2500 HD Chevy, which is enough to pull it. Anything that size or larger, you shouldn't have an issue. It's got a standard trailer 7-prong with electric brakes and an emergency disconnect brake cable as well. This bump out unit holds a lot of the utilities just to make it more aesthetic on the outside. You don't have a lot of clutter. So there's a hidden propane tank in here that lasts about 3 weeks with full use of shower, cooking, and heating via the radiant floor. It's also set up for an air conditioner heater unit. We've never needed it due to the climate that we've had it in, but it does come with the house if you wanted to finish that out. It would just require mounting the outdoor portion of that unit and hooking it up to this box right here. So pretty simple. As far as the hookups for the house, we have a standard water inlet that reduces the pressure to 50 psi, just in case your host water is too high a pressure. It's not going to damage anything in the house. The electrical portion, we have your choice of electrical inlets. Right now we're hooked up like we usually are to our buddy's house and to a regular extension cord, so you can use 15 or 20 amp extension cord running to the house. You can also use a standard RV 30 amp hookup and a standard RV 50 amp hookup, which has a 220 volt system. If you were going to hook up the air conditioner, you would need to have this style of hookup because it runs off that voltage, but anything else would run off either one of these two inlets. Hidden under here also we have a standard RV wastewater line, which is a 4-inch wastegate to a flex hose. Once again, the trailer from Tumbleweed came with these 5,000-pound dual axle system and single wide tires that are rated for that weight as well. And I think I mentioned we've traveled about 2,500 miles with it. Had absolutely no issues so far. We have nice Pella wood windows. They're aluminum clad, and they're also high altitude glass, which means that you can travel to different altitudes and you don't have to worry about that glass flexing or cracking because it has a little weep hole to equalize the pressure. So just try to think of as many little details as we could before we started building. So let's check it out on the inside. We have a nice little porch here just so you can stand out of the rain, get your keys out. 2-foot entry door. Let's check out the upstairs right away. We've got this staircase, which is built with integrated storage. We've got cubbies and shelves that we'll show you in a second here. You can work your way up. And this top is a double step that kind of saves some room and gives you a little more living space in the living area. And it gets you ready to kind of bend over up in the upstairs, since you can't stand up anyways up here fully. But we've got a little walkway along the side of the bed here with some storage cubbies for your bedding. And there's even a clothes hanging closet at the end here. Also up here, some of the features, we've got a 5-channel surround sound system. It's wireless, so you just hook up to the MicroMansion Wi-Fi, and then you can play anything off of your phone or computer, and you can even watch a movie up here with a Pico projector, which is like what we like to do. Always within arm's reach. We try to have outlets, and there's even some USB ports directly so you can charge your devices. Dimmable switch up here for reading. And if I didn't mention it, all of the windows open except for the large picture window up front. So up top here we have awning style windows. You don't have to worry about the rain, you can leave them open during that. And then this skylight over the bed here does open for emergency egress or for roof access. Coming back downstairs, we have the living area over here, which can convert. Right now it's got the table up, so it's kind of our eating area, but you could also put a nice pushed out love seat couch here in the bay window. Above that we have storage, so right now we're storing like our RV hookup electrical and water systems. And then moving behind us to the kitchen, which is the majority of the appliances hidden here. We've got a nice long countertop. We've got a LG washer dryer combo unit, so that's a clothes washer and dryer in one. Works pretty well. We've got soft close cabinets, so lots of storage. The cabinet shelves were custom built to be lightweight out of plywood, but then we did use the IKEA for the drawer faces, hardware, etc. 2-basin sink. A lot of the tiny houses have a little tiny sink, but you know, you're kind of a full-size person, so you want a full-size sink to be able to use. And also this, if you want more counter space, less sink space, you could put this inlay down in here. Got LED lighting throughout the house. Part of that's actually in here. Here's our clothes hanging cabinet under the stairs. Right now we're running off a converter to the 12-volt system, which is the majority of the house, but you could set up a solar system if you wanted to be off-grid and just hook it up to where that converter is and make it pretty easy to do. More storage in the kitchen. And then moving on to the other appliances, we have a 4-burner stainless range with an oven and a broiler. Above that we've got our range hood and dry storage. That doubles as a vent for the bathroom. It's a bathroom fan as well, so it'll pull the moisture out of the bathroom, for instance, when you're taking a shower, and keep it dry in this small space. Also, we have a stand-up apartment-sized refrigerator with separate freezer. This runs off 110, but again, we wanted this place to be full-time living. If that's what you wanted to do, we didn't really know what our plans were with it, so we wanted to be as much useful and regular like a house as it could be. So we went with the stand-up refrigerator. LED lighting throughout in the bathroom and kitchen. That leads us to the last room here, so let's check it out. We've got the barn door style beetle kill pine sliding door for the bathroom. Got a vanity here, which just consists of the sink. There's a hidden cat litter box under here that's it's got an integrated vent with the composting toilet. So the way this toilet works, just a Nature's Head composting toilet. You have to empty it out about once every 4 to 6 weeks with 2 people, full-time use. It kind of surprised me that it doesn't have to be any more than that, but it's It's vented, so it actually smells nicer in this room than a regular house bathroom. Lots of light in here with a regular size window. And then behind the vanity is the guts of the plumbing system. So we've got our on-demand water heater. It's a direct vent, so it pulls air in from the outside, goes through the combustion chamber, and then exhausts it. Doesn't exchange any air with the inside of the house. You don't have to worry about oxygen depletion or carbon monoxide. But the water heater's inside the envelope of the house, so you don't have to worry about it freezing as well. It's kind of the best of both worlds. And then we have other equipment back here, like the water expansion tank, whole house water filter, and some pressure gauges. You can check the pressure of your host's water system, and the radiant floor water pump. So pretty easy to get to if you need to do any kind of minor maintenance. And then finally we have the shower basin, nice pine tub that was created just for this house. So we'll step in there and then clip this shower curtain around us 360 degrees, and we have a nice shower head here. You can clip up on the top rung as well. So I'd really like to thank you for checking out this video. If you want to see a full list of features of this house, you can check out micromansion.blogspot.com or email me directly at frontrangeflyer@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching.